I'm Christina Pascucci, live in downtown Los Angeles. Another teacher accused of inappropriate touching. This as the Los Angeles Unified School District adopts a new policy to help keep your kids safe. We'll tell you all about that coming up in a few minutes.
News now, another LAUSD teacher has been removed from the classroom after accusations of sexual misconduct. This comes on the heels of school officials implementing a new policy to keep parents better informed on investigations involving sex abuse allegations. KTLA's Christina Pascucci is live outside LAUSD headquarters with more. Christina.
Good morning to you, Megan. Yeah, it seems like every week we hear about another teacher being accused of sexual misconduct in the classroom. And a main concern, though, has been for parents of how long it takes for them to hear about these allegations. So now LAUSD, they are reacting. They've implemented a new policy, and this is what it says. Within 72 hours of an employee at their child's school being removed from the classroom, they will be notified. The only exception would be if police tell the district not to let parents know or not to notify them yet. Now, this policy just announced, like you said, as we heard, yet another teacher being removed from a middle school. This one in Canoga Park. John Sutter, an attorney repping the kids involved in the Miramonte sex abuse scandal, reacted to this news in a press conference yesterday.
And that also was a vivid reminder to all of us that the Los Angeles Unified School District has not learned its lesson from the Miramonte child abuse scandal. And here's why. About a week ago, a teacher at John A. Sutter Middle School lodged a written complaint against another teacher within that school of suspected child abuse. And ironically, it turns out that the teacher that was reported is a KTLA union rep at the school.
So you heard that attorney talking about LAUSD. The district is trying to react and have a faster response time starting yesterday. After that news conference, they did issue a statement saying a teacher had in fact been removed from John A. Sutter, but they wouldn't release any further details. We don't know the circumstances, the grade level involved. All we know at this point is that the teacher is being housed in a non-teaching office. A lot of schools are closed today for the Cesar Chavez holiday, but we do expect to get more information on this as the weekend progresses, and of course you will hear it first on your KTLA News. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, Christina Pascucci, KTLA 5. I'll throw it back to you guys.
Another LAUSD teacher has been removed from the classroom after accusations of sexual misconduct.
Yeah, this comes on the heels of school officials implementing a new policy to keep parents better informed on investigations involving sex abuse allegations. KTLA's Christina Pascucci is live outside LAUSD headquarters with more on this. Good morning.
Good morning to you, too. Yeah, yet another LAUSD teacher being accused of sexual misconduct, this time in Canoga Park at John A. Sutter Middle School. And what we're learning right now, according to the teacher who outed the other teacher in question, he's saying in this case it involves teacher at the middle school touching a little girl's thigh and then also fondling another girl's breast. We heard from the lawyer representing the children in the Miramonte sex abuse scandal about how this alleged misconduct was discovered.
He overheard these kids talking in his classroom about this other teacher. So he intervened and said, "What are y'all talking about?" And then these kids opened up to him and said, "Hey, we feel very uncomfortable around this teacher. We're afraid. We don't feel comfortable."
Now, we did contact the district to give us a comment on what's happening, and right now they're not releasing very many details as to who the teacher is, what grade the student was in, and they're not really confirming exactly what happened between the teacher and the students. It is Cesar Chavez today, so a lot of the schools are closed. So we do expect to hear more, though, as the weekend goes on. We will keep you informed on that. And this all coming also as a new policy in place. 72 hours they have to notify parents if a teacher at their child's school is involved in a sex abuse scandal or even suspected of it. So that is in effect, and they do expect to notify parents hoping this will prevent another Miramonte sex abuse scandal from happening. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Christina, thank you.
Another LAUSD teacher has been removed from the classroom after accusations of sexual misconduct. This comes on the heels of school officials implementing a new policy to keep parents better informed on investigations involving sex abuse allegations. Christina Pascucci is live outside LAUSD headquarters with more. Christina.
Good morning, Michaela. Yes, another LAUSD teacher accused of sexual misconduct with students, this time in Canoga Park at John A. Sutter Middle School. Now, this latest allegation, it was revealed when a teacher was in class and overheard his students talking about feeling uncomfortable and scared. We're showing you video right now of that school. Now, this is just the latest of what seems like an endless stream of alleged sexual abuse involving teachers. Yesterday, the lawyer representing children in the Miramonte case spoke out on how exactly this latest case was discovered.
He overheard these kids talking in his classroom about this other teacher. So he intervened and said, "What are y'all talking about?" And then these kids opened up to him and said, "Hey, we feel very uncomfortable around this teacher. We're afraid. We don't feel comfortable."
Now, we know the teacher in question is now in a non-teaching office. The teacher who had heard the students over talking about the teacher in question first alerted authorities, the sheriff's department, about a week ago, and then yesterday was when all this was really revealed. The district not saying much else. They're not revealing the identity of the teacher, but LAUSD, they are saying they're going to take action. They are going to do more to implement this 72-day policy. This is the latest policy that they have, and basically they have to alert parents of children at schools where teachers in question are being investigated, and they say the only time that they won't do this is if police specifically tell them not to do so. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, Christina Pascucci, KTLA 5 News. Back to the desk.
All right, Christina.
In response to recent allegations of sexual misconduct against teachers, the LAUSD is implementing a new policy to keep parents better informed. This comes as yet another teacher is removed from the classroom. Christina Pascucci is live outside LAUSD headquarters with more for us. Christina.
Good morning, Michaela. I just spoke with LAUSD, and it is Cesar Chavez Day, so schools are closed, and they say it could be later today, but more likely Monday before we get any additional information. But here's what we know. First of all, they are confirming a teacher's been removed from Sutter Middle School in Canoga Park. The officials removed him after alleged sexual misconduct involving multiple female students. However, they have not identified the teacher at this time.
We don't have a name that I know of that we can release. Law enforcement is continuing its investigation. We will be informing the parents with a letter and perhaps a connect-ed message, a phone message, letting them know that the teacher's been removed. He is currently housed at an off-site location.
As you heard, the next step, notify parents, and that's part of the new LAUSD policy that went into effect yesterday. And what it says, as soon as a teacher's removed from class for alleged misconduct, school officials have 72 hours to notify parents of kids at the affected school. The only exception, they say, is if police tell them not to notify parents for whatever reason. So this new policy really hopes to take away some of the mystery involved. Also, it's trying to prevent what happened at Miramonte with that scandal. They say parents were in the dark for far too long, and parents say that alleged abuses potentially could have been prevented. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, Christina Pascucci, KTLA 5 News. I'll throw it back to you guys.
All right, Chris.